one. And here we see Magnus arriving on time.
We would say just in time.
Just in time. There's the handshake.
And immediately he reaches across the table to press the guy's clock. That's hilarious.
But we'll start with the Gukesh's game. We'll see how the world champion...
No, of course. You go to the Caro-Kann. What we both agree. Play aggressively with black. Play the Caro-Kann. Advance Caro-Kann. Bishop
It was
F5.
early knight d2, knight b3. The idea to delay black's c5 breakthrough.
Right. To really try to put the kibosh there. But knight d7, a kind of a, hey, look, I might insist on playing c5, knight f3, and the first pause, a7.
a6. That's a bit of a rare move. I myself play either knight e7 or h6.
Yeah. If you do play something like this, the idea is I can trade the knights and then play bishop b5 check, or I can play bishop b5 check right away. So the move a7, a6 is really telegraphing. He really wants to play c5. I'm more or less...
And he's done it.
More familiar with knight
Developing
e7.
kingside first and
Exactly.
then focusing on c5 or f6 break.
And here we go, c5, c2, c3. This is like my match with Spassky. Funnily enough, I have played c4, knight e7, knight c6, and e5.
With this move order, with early a6?
It's something very it transposes. But I always liked expanding on the king side, especially when the knight is in front of the f4 pawn, because you can't just go g4, f4 and kill my bishop. But c4 was my antidote. Miro, tell us the theoretical stories behind this position. Exactly. That was the whole time break.
Do see c4, b5.
Yeah, for those in our audience watching, if you don't mind, Miro, 91, knight e7.
Played, knight to e7.
Fabi's king is... Oh.
There's knight a2 now hanging also.
Well, it's sort of like
Unless there's knight g5.
Magnus is material ahead, and he's attacking.
He's ahead on the clock as well.
And he's ahead on the clock as well.
And all white pieces are pinned down.
This is terrible. And we can't play queen e2 because knight g3 is a nasty orc. So we have to play king g2 just to get out of all of these terrible pins. Our king is taking a walk. King h3, yeah. e2 is hanging. I'm sure he does. He wants to take that. a2 is hanging.
Yeah, white has no active counterplay at the moment. This queen f2 just shut it all down because he has to trade queens.
That must be a winning knight ending for black. Although he just says, look, gift me the pawn. By the way, he's still threatening to go queen f2, so it's time for a desperado attack, right? Queen a5, queen b4, you gotta do something.
By the way, we won switch, but Alireza did win his game against Wesley, so...
Oh, congratulations to Alireza. That's his first win in the tournament.
He's waking up for good in time.
Okay, so here's the question. Do you have a perpetual check after queen f2? I could play queen c4, but then I give up the a3 pawn.
But then I have queen f1, so I would go for queen c4. I'm gonna checkmate white's game.
Queen c4. Well, for those of you who... Whoa, he went queen f2. For those of you joining us late, Karo Khan saw a nice opening advantage, we think, for Fabi. But then some doubtful play gave Magnus a wonderful attack. And once Magnus got his knight to e4, I think the tide had shifted, and Fabi was on the back foot the rest of the... Queen f2 resigns. He doesn't even go for a check.
When you need a win with black, you play Khan.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Great game by Magnus.
Wow, we're going to return to our tournament.
I think we're going to see Prague win. It's about